Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am finally home. I'm so excited about that, but we gotta get straight into this crazy video. You guys won't believe it. The Fortnite World Cup, up until now, the biggest esports event in history. So many people have been wanting to learn about it and how these players were able to earn so much money. And the first time a lot of people are hearing about the Fortnite World Cup and how these players won so much money is through the news, which they watch daily. So overall, there's been a lot of different news networks covering the Fortnite World Cup, and some of them have done a good job, some have done an okay job, and some have done a terrible job. One in particular today compared playing Fortnite to literally doing heroin. Yes, guys, you heard me right. They said on public television that doing heroin is the same thing as letting your child play Fortnite. That's right, it's nuts. So yeah, in this video, we're basically going to be covering the entire situation. I'm going to show you guys exactly what these news channels are saying. If you guys are excited for that and you enjoy the content I put out daily, do me a favor, drop a like on this video because I'm back, boys, and I'm going to be uploading every single day. So also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But now, without further ado, let's jump into it. So as many of you guys already know, Bugha, Psalm, Aqua, Nyrox, all of the players from the Fortnite World Cup that did really good have been doing interviews everywhere. We've seen Bugha on Jimmy Fallon, he's done interviews on the morning shows, the Today Show, whole bunch of them. And then there was this one interview done in particular on Fox Business with Psalm. And it was an alright interview, I guess, but it was easy to tell that the hosts of the interview clearly didn't respect Psalm and kind of came off as if they were looking down upon him. At least it did in my perspective. You guys let me know. Let's roll it real quick.
What are you gonna do?
You know, I'll probably buy like some kind of house.
Yeah.
Some kind of house?
Some kind of house, hope it, you know, raises in value. I don't know, man.
A car?
I'm still figuring it out.
Maybe a car?
Yeah, actually, I had bought a car before I had even won the money, so I don't want to,
That's taken care of. You do realize that you won in New York, and taxation rates are huge in New York. How do you feel about losing at least half of your $1.8 million?
Not good.
I love America.
Yes.
But sometimes it can be tough.
Oh, well said. Okay, you can come back. Harrison, you're all right, and we thank you very much. And congratulations,
Yes.
$1.8 million
very
bucks is
much.
a huge amount of money. Well
Yeah.
done. Good stuff. See you again soon. Thank you, Harrison.
Now, maybe it's just me, but really, do you have to bring up taxes? We all get taxed here in America. How do you feel about your paycheck getting taxed? It's the same thing. It didn't really seem like they actually wanted to learn about Fortnite or how he won the money or the practice that went into it, which is unfortunate because if a lot of people heard stuff like that rather than, oh, you're getting taxed on all your money, it would be more interesting and they would be more inclined to learn more about esports and Fortnite competitive. But as I said though, it's not that bad of an interview. It's decent. But Fox Business, the same company that did that interview, has had a history of doing some pretty bad interviews. For example, they just recently did one with Logan Paul, which I'm sure some of you guys have heard of, where Logan Paul went on there and completely trolled the host, talking about being the fastest man on the planet and how he has pink eye. Let's just roll a couple of those clips real quick so you can see how unserious he was taking this interview.
Liz, I do have to stop you right there. So you said you used the word controversial.
Yes.
Just so you know, I am an ex-controversial YouTuber. That's it's no longer me.
I know that. I know that. We can get to that. But what makes you, in a way, a little controversial is your mega stardom. And
so, I mean, I don't know. You're talking about a lot of stuff I don't really know much about. Kind of just like out here.
well, you're sort of at a pivotal moment, I'm sure. And you're like, I'm sort of out here. I live, I'm in New York. I'm in California. I'm from Ohio. You're with YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to know. You're spread elsewhere too, right?
I'm everywhere, baby. I'm everywhere, and I'm nowhere. I'm like a ghost.
If they did, as a businessman, and you have a payroll now, right? You're the one signing the checks to pay your staff.
Yeah. But I will say my expenses just surpassed my income for the first time ever. I just sat with my financial manager. He told me that. Like I'm definitely going downhill from here.
Did that make you nervous?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm terrified. I think it's the beginning of the end.
Come on.
I also have pink eye, and so this whole thing is like, I don't even...
Okay, don't touch the set.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It's not contagious.
But talk
No,
to
it
me
is.
about...
There's a 2-week incubation period. I'm
Okay,
so
so,
sorry.
but-
Liz, this is a big thing.
I know.
If I'm being quite honest with you, I'm the fastest YouTuber. I'm the fastest entertainer on the planet. I could be
talking about running.
Running. I could be the quickest man on the planet.
Honestly, dude, shout out to Logan Paul. That was hilarious. He literally trolled the whole entire interview, didn't take it serious at all, and she was trying to learn about like Facebook versus YouTube the entire time. But anyways, it kind of just shows how much of a joke Fox Business is. And then there was this segment on Fox Business Today talking about how heroin is the same thing as letting your child play Fortnite. Let's roll it.
Dr. Catherine Smerling. Dr. Catherine, great to see you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And I find it amazing that in your therapy sessions, families are coming in and saying, get my young kids off of this. This is part of your sessions.
Yes, it is. And it's a parental challenge, as there are many parental challenges. But this has really invaded the family systems because it is so addictive. It is incredibly addictive. It has been likened to something like heroin. And even Prince Harry in Britain said, I don't know why anyone would have Fortnite in their home because it is like giving a child heroin. And indeed it is. They have shown it to be just as dangerous.
Unbelievable.
What? Indeed it is, guys. This just in. Fox Business. Whoever this... Honestly, I don't even know. I don't want to be mean to her. I could easily clown on her and talk about her appearance or whatever, talking about being addicted. But come on, seriously, are you comparing heroin, probably one of the worst drugs there is out there, to playing Fortnite? And honestly, even comparing any type of drug to Fortnite is absolute blasphemy. Craziness. And then at the end, she says they have shown it to be just as dangerous. Who is they and how? How on God's earth is playing Fortnite or just any video game in general as dangerous as doing heroin? I can't believe it. Then, one of the hosts who kind of tried to make sense of it and said, you know, some decent things about esports and Fortnite, and then again, she completely shut him down. Let's roll it. This is crazy, guys.
They've done some research into this, the video game companies, to try and target it towards people to release dopamine. But here we're seeing, and looking at these shots, this is a stadium completely packed with young people. I remember my mother-in-law was trying to get my wife off of video games forever, and now she's a professional in that industry. So we're reaching a new level, it seems like, in video games, where people are winning money, people are socializing. The internet's allowed people to meet each other in a way that it's not just alone in the basement with a bottle of Surge anymore. It's something else. It seems like it's maturing into an international sport.
Well, it is an international sport, and it's made that way by the industry, by the esports industry. However, it is not really socializing.
Wow. So I guess playing video games with your friends and talking to them online is not socializing, guys. That's some very new insight that I've never heard in my life. And honestly, my channel's not really about being mean to people, even when they do some pretty bad things. We'll kind of just say what they did, I'll give my opinion on it, but I'll never really go out of my way to make fun of somebody or be really mean to them. But I can't believe it. This lady is not very smart. Not at all. She is clearly biased towards video games and esports. I don't know what we did to her, what our industry did to her, but she clearly does not like us. I mean, just listen to what she says when she defines socializing. Roll it.
Socializing is human contact and the ability to talk and listen and speak to someone with looking in their eyes so that you get a human response.
What? So, okay, so talking to someone, listening to them, that is not socializing. It is only socializing if you are looking at somebody in their eyes and get a human reaction. Like, what does that even mean? You do not have to have eye contact with somebody in order to socialize with them. That's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and roll out the rest of the interview because she says some more horrible things.
Than what television was, or
no, it's different. I think that parents can turn this around, though, and a parental challenge can be made into maybe a conversation. And parents can talk to their kids about what is happening in Fortnite because it's interesting. There are teams, there are social aspects to it. So you can make a conversation.
There's a
about
Buffalo Wild Wings watch party for one of these games that I walked into the other day. It was unbelievable.
And that's pretty much where the video ends. I'm still dumbfounded about some of the stuff she said. I can't believe it. Sure, some kids can get addicted to Fortnite, but anybody can get addicted to anything. That doesn't put it on the same level as heroin. That is unbelievable. And there's so many things you can do as a parent to prevent your child from getting addicted or overplaying. Learn what they're doing, get involved with it, and then limit it. If you try to just stop them from playing completely, they're going to get very upset and they're not going to like you. But if you involve yourself with them, take them maybe to the Fortnite World Cup, they'll absolutely love you, and then you can explain to them that, hey, listen son, you can't really play 20 hours a day, it's not good for you, but I love what you're doing, and I think maybe you could be the next Booga and you could win $3 million, but we have to do it the right way, and you have to make sure you maintain your grades or whatever. You know, have a real talk with them. Don't say, oh, you're playing Fortnite and you're basically doing heroin. Honestly, I can't believe it. You know what I would love to do, guys? I would love to sit down and interview this lady. I would love to do that. Honestly, we need to find a way for me to get in contact with her, and we have to bring her on the channel and talk about how Fortnite is literally heroin, according to her at least. That's the video, guys. If you agree with me, drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below with what you think, and yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more daily videos. I'm out of here. Peace.